Hey Internet, it's Archie and welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now today's episode, we're back with our old friend SoFi. We've got about $325 up for grabs for you. So in typical fashion, we talk about this offer, terms and conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to do to make SoFi's money become your money. So of course, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, you will have a blog post down below as well as a referral link. We do appreciate it every time we plug a good referral offer. It's also worth noting that sometimes these SoFi offers, like a few others, have different offers that can be stacked with other programs like Swag Bucks, for example, or Rakuten maybe. I personally have never done Swag Bucks and messed with that at all. I'm just letting you know, if you look around, you may be able to find it if you're into that sort of thing. So just keep an eye on that. But again, I usually just play the straight up offers and haven't messed around with the other stuff too much. So with that said, let's get started here with the promotional material. And here you have it. Not a happy person inside. I do like their little logo, the dollar sign in there. It's also worth noting that it's entirely possible you click on this, it won't be my name. I do rotate my channel members through these offers with referrals and such, so the name may change, but again, I'm the one who can pin the comments and links and stuff in there, so you're still good. But for whatever reason, if that does bother you, you can just email me and I'll get you one with my name on it. But we should be fine there, just so you know. So what do we need to do here? Well, we've got options. So open a new checking and savings account together. You deposit $10 and that'll net you $25 just like that. Now the next one has tiers. So direct deposit the following amounts within 25 days of opening, and you've got like $1,000 will get you 50 and $5,000 will get you 300. There's quite the jump between those two. Now the bonus post within 7 days of completion. And they renew this thing all the time, but for right now, they're saying it's good till January of next year, so you do have some time, but I think this has been the standard offer. On occasion, it may drop down to 200 or something, but for the most part, 325, I believe, is the highest I've seen without stacking it on anything. So there you go. Not too bad. It's worth noting that, again, SoFi's been around for a while. They became a real bank. When they became a real bank, I believe they got a little bit more uptight with these offers. So much so that it's much harder to spoof direct deposits. And I was talking to one guy in the Discord who tried Wise and it didn't work. So he was try again as a new customer, basically, because he hadn't received a bonus yet. So if you can use a direct deposit, that would be ideal. If not, you're probably really gonna have to hunt around to see what works and doesn't work, especially since they don't give you a ton of time. Like 25 days, it's basically like 2 checks if you time it right, So this is one where I would definitely, because it's SoFi, so you're probably still going to get approved like very quickly. So, I would, depending on how your direct deposit's set up, if you're really doing a real direct deposit, I would probably open it like the day before my payroll has to be set. Like, usually you have like that Tuesday of the week you get paid is when they run payroll. It's different for everywhere, but you get what I'm saying. Give yourself as much time as you can, because the 25 days is a short runway for $5,000. More often than not, we usually see, 90 days is what we're used to seeing. So this is the only thing I don't really like about this one, that it's such a short runway, but just keep that in mind. That's kind of what I would look at, just opening it like right before I have to set my payroll, so I can get paid if you're using like a Workday or an ADP or something at work where you input it yourself, assuming you get instant approval, which I would imagine somebody like this is still doing instant approval. So anyways, those are my thoughts on that. If you've done it recently, you know what works as direct deposit, of course, let us know. You will be helping out some folks greatly. But let's keep moving here. Eligibility, fees, and closure next. So, of course, it is nationwide. Now, new and existing customers who haven't had a direct deposit transaction, so if you had this account, you just never sent a direct deposit to it, you could still be eligible. I don't think there's anything you have to enroll in. I think it's just the direct deposits would have to hit 25 days. Within 25 days. That's how I'm taking it. Now, this does count SoFi money accounts, which is what they used to be called before SoFi became a real bank and could actually offer checking and savings accounts. That was a while ago, so I'm going to imagine there's a little bit less people now fall into that category. But hey, just keep that in mind. Now, SoFi checking is, of course, fee-free. I think I've had my account open with just $1 or $2 in it for quite some time, and there is no closure rule listed. So again, pretty easy, what you would expect from these guys. I do keep it open because SoFi does have a long list of referral options. This is probably, I'd say, the most popular referral. They have one for SoFi money or SoFi investing as well. And like there's a one for personal loans that I've done in the past, but it just really wouldn't be worth a video on probably, because most people don't care enough to take a personal loan and pay it back 2 days later. for a bonus. But the point is, like, if you're, going after this type of stuff, then I think this is one to keep open, again, considering it's likely once per lifetime anyways, and they do have a list of referrals that you can choose from. Some are going to be much more helpful than others, of course. As you're seeing, this is mainly the one we talk about. I think the SoFi Invest could be a decent one. I'll have to look at that, and because I don't even think I have a SoFi Invest account, so maybe we'll look at that one next if we need something else to chat about. But either way, I would keep it open. Other than that, really not much to go on about here. So let's go ahead, do the summary slide here and plug some stuff to bring us home. And here you have it. As we said, your target is SoFi. You want a SoFi checking and savings account. Of course, your location is nationwide. You're looking at up to $325, depending on how fast you can get those direct deposits to hit. As we said, open the accounts, deposit $10. That'll net you $25 right there. And then direct deposit the following amounts within 25 days of opening said accounts. $1,000 would net you $50, and $5,000 would net you $300. Obviously, we want to aim for the $5,000. That one definitely makes it worth it. I think 50 is if that's what you can do. That's what you can do. It's still $75, but obviously, math is math, and $300 is much better. There are no fees. If none of these referral programs or anything like that interest you, well, then feel free to shut it down. And just like that, that is SoFi checking and savings for you, $325 richer, hopefully. But of course, if this was not for you, well, then check out profitablecontent.com, which of course the channel's blog. We're not only posting news stories, we have plenty more bank promotions just like this. Again, most of which give you a significantly longer runway to get your direct deposits in there. And of course, we have credit card offers as well from the major guys, Chase, Amex, Capital One, those guys. I think one from Bank of America and one's from Wells Fargo. If you are interested, always over there for you. In addition to that, we do have channel memberships as well. That's partly why this video is getting refreshed, because I've had a few folks ask me about it. But of course, it's a Discord server shared between this channel and the main channel. The gist of it is to assemble some of the best bonus hunters in the game to not only find referral offers out there, find bank promotions, but refer one another, help each other to get into credit unions. You'd be surprised how many long-lost relatives you can find over in the Discord server, for example. And then, of course, the main feature is that we will use member links and videos and blog posts. Why in the beginning I said it might not be my name that hits on that promo page when you click on it, because we do rotate members through, try to get everyone paid. Of course, you get to keep all that money. The gist of it is your membership would be paid for each year. Then anything else is extra, but of course there is no earning cap. And we are about 100 members strong over there, I think 105, 106 actually. So if that is of interest to you, we'd love to see you over there. But anyways, guys, that'll do for this one. So of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If I'm particularly interested, consider subscribing to the channel. So we're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank's money become your money, and of course every single day over on profitablecontent.com. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.